Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Suratul Kafirun Makkiyah. So that's the name of the surah. Suratul Kafirun Makkiyah. So first, brief background regarding the surah. Have we done this?
No.
Background of the surah?
I think it's when the idol worshippers had gotten fed up of trying to stop Islam growing, so they tried to make a deal where they said, "We will worship your God for a year, and then after that year you'll worship our gods for a year."
Yeah, so I think we went through that very briefly, didn't we? I'm just going to read from this book. It's just 2 paragraphs, and it'll explain that same incident. But there's a bit more detail to that, which we haven't covered. So I'm reading from Ma'arif al-Quran by Mufti Shafi. So the cause of revelation. So when was this revealed? What incident? So Ibn Abbas reports that Walid ibn Mughira, As ibn Wa'il, Aswad ibn Abdul Muttalib, and Umayyah ibn Khalaf approached the messengers of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So these were the leaders of Quraysh at the time. And proposed a compromise to him to the effect that he should worship their lords for a year and they would worship Allah for a year, like we just said. According to Ibn Abbas radiallahu anh, as recorded in Tabrani, the pagans of Mecca proposed to the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So now this is another incident, another narration of what happened. So somewhere else it says that so the pagans of Mecca, they said to the Prophet ﷺ, "We shall give you so much of wealth that you will become the richest man in Mecca." And they said to him, "We shall give you whichever woman you like in marriage. We are willing to follow and obey you as our leader on condition that you do not speak ill of our gods." I don't say bad things about our idols. "If you do not agree to this, then let us agree that you worship our gods for a year and we would worship your God for a year." And then Allah revealed this surah. Okay, so that was a background regarding the surah. So now that you understand the background, you can understand the effect of this message. Now, how powerful is Allah speaking to the people? So Allah begins the surah by saying "Qul." What does that mean?
Say.
Yes, say. So Allah's commanding the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ to tell them. He says "Qul," say. Ya ayyuhal kafirun, O non-believers. So he's addressing all those people that came to the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ. Then it says, La a'budu ma ta'budun. I do not worship what you worship. So straight away, not taking their proposal into consideration at all. La a'budu ma ta'budun. Wa la antum a'biduna ma a'bud. And not just that, it continues. Neither do you worship what I worship. No, these are your gods, you stick to your gods. You don't worship what I worship. I worship the one Allah. وَلَا أَنَا عَابِدٌ مَا عَبَدْتُمْ. Neither do I worship or will I worship what you worship. وَلَا أَنْتُمْ عَابِدُونَ مَا أَعْبُدُ. Neither will you worship what I worship. Or neither are you worshipping what I am worshipping. لَكُمْ دِينُكُمْ وَلِيَ دِينِ. For you is your religion, for me is my religion. So see how clearly Allah made it. That we don't compromise on Tawheed at all whatsoever. What's Tawheed?
Faith.
Tawheed is oneness of Allah, obeying the one true Allah. So we don't compromise on that at all. So if someone says, okay, you bow down to my God and I'll do this for you, no, straight away. There's no second thought about it. So that's why Allah revealed the surah. So once we understand the background, we understand the surah a bit more, isn't it? A bit better. Okay, now let's practice reading it. And then we'll finish. So in the first ayah, the qaf, and then the mad. That's it, there's nothing too difficult. And then the ra with a dhamma. Full mouth, empty mouth?
Full mouth.
Full mouth, yeah. So you guys can repeat after me. So let's start with the a'udhu bismillah. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
So now the qaf, mad, and then the ra. قل يا أيها الكافرون.
قل يا أيها الكافرون.
Make sure the q a bit more.
Cool.
قل.
Oh, yeah, cool.
قل.
Cool.
Yeah, remember, don't say kul because it's not eating. It's qul. Next line. Okay, now here is a bit difficult. So first you start off with the mud, say la, then it's a hamza, and then it's an ayn. So I have to be able to hear the a first, and then the ayn separately. So normally many students, they'll just merge them together. La abudu. So you can't hear the a. And where does the a come out from? The hamza? Bottom of the throat. And the ayn? Middle of the throat. So you're switching from the a to an a. Okay, now I'll read it. لا أعبد ما تعبدون.
لا أعبد ما تعبدون.
Okay, I'm going to read that one more time. This is difficult. لا أعبد ما تعبدون.
لا أعبد ما تعبدون.
Okay, and another common mistake here is many students, they stretch the do. You guys didn't do it, so they say أعبد ما. That's a mistake, common mistake. So you need to stretch the mud at least 2 to 4 alifs on the la, and then you need to stretch the ma 1 alif long. Next line. ولا أنتم عابدون ما أعبد.
ولا أنتم عابدون ما أعبد.
You have to make it sakin, isn't it? أعبد.
أعبد.
So here's the qalqala. So from a qutubu jaddin, if a dal has a, you stop at a dal, you have to make a qalqala, isn't it? A'bud. And the other thing here is the ma'a'bud. So you have to make it a mud. And again, the hamza and the ayn will a'bud. So the hamza first and then the ayn. Next line. وَلَا أَنَا عَابِدٌ مَّا عَبَدتُّمْ.
ولا أنا عابد ما عبدتم.
So
Okay,
I
there's
messed
some,
up.
yeah, there's some confusion there. First one is the wala with the mud. Then ana, even though it has an alif, you don't stretch that.
Yeah, because of this.
Yeah. Wala ana. Read that?
Wala ana.
Yeah. And the next one is an ayn alif. Then the dal will join to the mim. Abidum ma. Can you read that?
Abidum ma
Abattum.
abattum.
Okay, now all together I'm going to read the whole line. You guys can repeat it. ولا أنا عابد ما عبدتم.
Wala
أنا عابد ما عبدتم.
abattum.
Yeah, so I think you need to stretch the ma a bit more. ما عبدتم.
ما عبدتم.
Yeah. And then the ghunna as well, isn't it? There's a ghunna there. عابد ما. Okay, next one. On the next line, there's a wala, there's a mud, then an ikhfa rule on the antum, and then abiduna is normal, then the ma a'bud, the hamza and ayn, then the qalqal at the end. A'bud. So let's do the line together. ولا أنتم عابدون ما أعبد. After me. Okay, now both you read.
ولا أنتم عابدون ما أعبد.
Can you read the a and the ayn a bit separately? A'bud.
A'bud.
Yeah.
أعبد.
Say the qalqala as well.
أعبد.
And the last line. لكم دينكم ولي دين.
لكم دينكم ولي دين.
Yeah, so the two mad aslis there, isn't it? Where the first mad asli?
Sleep is here.
I can't see here. I need to say it.
D.
Yeah. So first one's a D, and the next mad asli?
Is Kum. Wait, no, not
Ooh,
kum. It's waliyad.
waliyadeen.
Yeah, the deen again. So 2 D's.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I'll read the whole surah. You guys can follow the finger.
Okay.
قل يا أيها الكافرون لا أعبد ما تعبدون ولا أنتم عابدون ما أعبد ولا أنا عابد ما عبدتم ولا أنتم عابدون ما أعبد لكم دينكم ولي دين. Okay, so I'll get you guys to read. You guys want to read half?
Okay.
Okay, well, Nick, you can read the 1.5 lines. And Nick, you can start.
From where to where?
Okay, read up till here.
Up to here.
Yeah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
Read louder. Try to read louder. Too quiet.
Do I have to say a'ud?
No.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل يا أيها الكافرون لا أعبد ما تعبدون ولا أنتم عابدون ما أعبد.
Okay, but the hamza just needs to be a bit clear. أعبد.
أعبد.
Okay. Tia?
ولا أنا عابد ما عبدتم.
Make the shad on the ta a bit clear. عبدتم.
ولا أنتم عابدون ما أعبد. Yeah. لكم دينكم ولي دين.
Yeah, well done. That was good. And we'll finish there.